So I'm going to try this again. I didn't realize that if you leave these GoPros sit around, the battery will go dead. But one thing you should do for yourself is make a notebook, a maintenance notebook for your truck. I do most of my own maintenance. I loathe taking it anywhere. And so then I'll put things down like fuel filter numbers, air cleaner numbers. Here's the wheel torque. I'm rotating tires right now. And then I just keep notes of, and then I also have a spreadsheet. So when I have costs for things, buying parts, then I put that in there. So picking up where my camera left off, I was noting this tire and the amount of wheel weights it has on it, and a couple things. The only tire failures, or at least the tire failures I've had in the last, let's say 5 years anyway, have been belts blowing up. I would probably go find the one that tore up the truck. I still have it here because I'm talking to the manufacturer about it. But belt separation seems to be a big thing, and if you want to check one way, like I found on my motorhome, which I'm glad that one didn't blow up on the left front, is you can put a block, and hopefully you can see that edge down there. You rotate the tire, and it's probably about 1/8 inch off the tire, and it's not engaging the tire. So it's kind of like check and run out. Well, exactly what it is check and run out. And I think if you talk to most tire shops, they won't even know what you're talking about. But see, now this is checking the sidewall. And so anyway, this one's running pretty good that way, but what I don't like, is the weights. And I started telling you that I had a vibration on a trip, and I took it in and I had them rebalance it. They never took the weights off. They never broke it down and spun it. And when I take it off, you'll see that they put, I don't know, it's a lightweight, but they put more weight on the inside. Now what should have been done with this tire to begin with, and I'm pretty sure they got, I don't know, guidelines, is that that tire should have been marked, and it should have been rotated 180 degrees and then try to balance it again. That's what should have been done, but wasn't. So I'm going to roll these around, and if I think of something else to add, I'll add it. If you found this information useful, or at least entertaining, please like or subscribe so the search engines can make it available for other people to either help or entertain. Thank you. So, this is the wrong one. This doesn't have all the wheel weights on. This is the one with all the wheel weights on. A couple more things I was going to point out. So, when I was on that trip, I took it out. I stopped at Farm and Fleet up in Wisconsin. I had them balance it, and you see they added this weight. I didn't pre-read it to see how heavy it was, but as you can see, it's right across from all them damn weights. Excuse my English. Anyway, so anyway, these are the tires I bought to replace. They're Coopers. I've had failures on Coopers. I've had failures on these GTs. I don't know what to do about a tire. I can't spend $1,000 for Michelin. So anyway, going to while you got your brakes off, you can take a look at your calipers, and these are running good. That's additional suspension aid I put on there when I pull heavy trailers. I forget the name of it right offhand, but they say you should have as much lining on there as the thickness of the backing plate, and actually I think you can go down to about 1/8 of an inch. So these are maybe a little under 50% worn, and you can see the inside one by looking in here. If I get everything lined up, you can. And then if you have a veneer caliper, you can actually go online. I don't have all the proper lighting here, but you could go online and find out what the specs were new and what the used amount should be, and then you can take them and get your veneer caliper in there and measure how much you got left that way. So that's what I did on the Mustang, and it's about 50% worn too. But I think these are doing pretty good since I got about, I don't know, 80,000 miles on them. A lot of highway running. Figure out how to shut this off now. So this is the other tire from the other side that they reweighed, and I'd have to try to figure out how many ounces this is. You got all that weight there. You got this weight over here. So both tires have a severe, in my mind, amount of weight on them, and both of them could have been rotated out. So that's 2 1/4, that's a half, so that's almost 3 ounces there. And then they added another 1/4 when they were rebalanced. And then what do we got on this side? We got on this side 1 1/2. So yeah, what was I at? 2 3/4, 1 1/2. That's almost 5 ounces of weight on that tire. Okay, now I probably paid $100 more for these Coopers, and this one's got no weights inside or out. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm gonna have better luck. I just hope I can wear them other ones out and not end up with a catastrophe. And this one here's got a 0.5, it looks like, weight on it. So next to nothing on the Coopers, and we're running around with 5 ounces of weight on these Adventuro radios, AT3s. They're made by GITI, and I don't know what to say except that I would be very leery of them since I've already had a bad experience. But